Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the factors affecting the rate of evaporation. So we have already learned what is evaporation. Evaporation is the process of conversion of liquid into its vapor state at any temperature. Now the factors affecting the rate of evaporation are factors affecting rate of evaporation. So these are the factors. Number one, temperature of the liquid. Temperature of liquid. So higher the temperature of the liquid, faster will be the evaporation. Now you might have observed that the wet clothes, when is spread or when is kept outside in the hot weather, will dry fast than it is kept inside the room or in the cold weather. The reason is that in hot weather or outside in the same sun, the temperature becomes more, due to which the evaporation rate will be fast, and as a result the clothes will also dry up faster. Second is area of the exposed surface. Area of exposed surface. Now what is this? When the surface area is increased, it also increases the rate of evaporation. You might have observed that when we spread out the wet clothes, then it dry up faster than the clothes when they are not spread out. The reason is again because when we spread out the clothes, we are actually increasing the surface area. That will also increase the rate of evaporation, making the clothes to dry fast. Third is the nature of liquid. Nature of liquid. So different liquids have different nature, and that's why they have different rate of evaporation. For example, liquids like alcohol, ether or spirit, they have a faster evaporation than water. Then we have number 4, flow of air above the liquid. Flow of air above the liquid. It means when air is blown over the liquid, it will also increase the rate of evaporation. The reason is when the air is blown, it carries the molecules of the liquid from the surface, which increases the rate of evaporation. You might have observed that when the wet floor or when water is there on the floor, we very often turn on the fans. So actually when the fan is turned on, it is the air that blows over the water on the floor that carries the water molecules away and making the floor to dry. Number 4 or number 5th is the presence of humidity. Presence of humidity. First of all, you should know what is humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere or amount of moisture in the atmosphere. So if the atmosphere is already occupied with moisture or water vapor, it will decrease the rate of evaporation. So hence we can say increase in the humidity will decrease the rate of evaporation. So we have this much for the evaporation process. Now let us try to understand the evaporation process on the basis of molecular model. So actually what happens, as we know that in a liquid the molecules move within the boundary. So during the movement they will collide with one another, and as a result the molecules below the surface will now gain sufficient amount of kinetic energy. On gaining kinetic energy, the molecules will now be able to break the force of attraction, and as a result the molecules will now be free to come to the surface. When the molecules reach the surface, they will be absorbing the heat energy from the surroundings, and as a result the evaporation will take place. So this is how the evaporation takes place in the liquid or in water. So let us now move to another topic, which is evaporation produces cooling. The reason is quite simple to understand, that why does evaporation need cooling? The reason is that when the molecules in the surface, they absorb the heat energy, they will also absorbing the heat energy from the molecules beneath, and as a result the molecules on the surface will start evaporating or leaving the surface. So leaving behind only the colder molecules, which appears the liquid to remain cold or to become cold. So there are quite few examples also where you can feel that during the evaporation there is cooling effect being produced. So if you want, you can take spirit on your palm and just feel what happens. You will find that evaporation, that spirit very soon gets evaporated, and in the meantime that palm also appears cold. So the coldness in the palm is due to the reason that the spirit has absorbed the heat energy from the palm in order to evaporate. So on one side the liquid, the spirit is getting evaporated, and on the other side you find it appears in the palm also appears cold due to the heat energy being given to the molecules of spirit. Now we have few applications of evaporation, and the very first thing that comes in our mind is the water kept in the earthen pot, what we call surahi in Hindi. So water kept in the earthen pot remains cold or becomes cold. The reason is also the process of evaporation. Actually, what is the main reason? That the earthen pot has a large number of tiny molecules through which water continuously comes out. That's why when you touch the wall of the earthen pot, you find it's very wet. The reason is the water that continuously comes out through the pores. Now once the water comes out through the pores, they will be evaporating by absorbing heat energy from the water kept inside the earthen pot. So due to this, the heat energy is lost by the water kept inside, so the water will be becoming cold. And on the other side, the water that was coming out through the pores will also be evaporated. So this is the reason why water in the earthen pot becomes cold. Now second thing that doctors often advise to put strip of wet clothes on the forehead of a patient suffering from high fever. So this is due to the reason that the wet clothes will be absorbing the heat energy from the body, especially from the forehead, in order to evaporate, and as a result the temperature of the body will be dropping down. So person may also be free from the fever. So these are the few applications we have based on evaporation. Thank you.